Hello everyone, I am Shivani. This is my first video which I am creating for you all. I hope all of you are good and enjoying your life. And please like, subscribe, and share my channel so that I would get to know that whatever I'm doing is good and somehow I'm able to connect with you all, right? So the purpose of creating this video or to start my channel is that a very important question which I came across few days back with my friend, very close friend to me, and he said, Shivani, everything is good. I am, earning good. I am able to interact with people, move in the society, but somehow I'm not happy because I'm not able to speak good English, right? Or should I say, I don't know how to speak grammatically correct and to speak a clear sentence, a clear sentence to address somebody. I felt very shocked because this is the era where social media is very active. People are, interacting on different platforms. YouTube is here, and still there are people, those who feel in this way, like my friend. So, and he promoted me as well that somehow you speak good English. I'm sorry, he said, I am not claiming it, but again, so he said that why don't you try a channel and help the people somehow so that people would have confidence, in them, and they learn this confidence to speak English the way you do. Then I thought, why not I try? Why should I not try this? Even I should, because maybe because English language is not all about grammar. I would say not all the time, 100%. Of course, grammar is the basics. It's a root of the entire language, which you can't escape. However, that if you interact with somebody, like we watch English movies, we see Netflix, all English movies available on Netflix, on different platforms we see. When they interact with each other, they don't even care about grammar, right? Like if you talk about Hindi, like my native language is Hindi, right? Then second language would be English. But when we talk in Hindi itself, so we never think in this way कि मेरी ग्रामर कैसी होगी, मैंने उसको कैसे पुकारा, और मेरा जो प्रेजेंट और पास्ट वाला ग्रामर सही है या नहीं है. what we believe is कि जो मैंने उसे कहा उसे समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. Similarly, in English language as well, if you are able to communicate or if you are able to send your message to the receiver, so the process is complete, right? That is more important. To conversate. Second important point to learn good English is that English is the language of profession, I would say. अगर आपको अच्छी जॉब चाहिए लाइफ में, अगर आपको अच्छा इंटरव्यू क्लियर करना है, चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट जॉब हो, चाहे वो प्राइवेट जॉब हो, या फिर किसी कॉर्पोरेट में आपको कोई स्पीच देनी है, या आप ट्रेनर हैं, किसी और प्रोफेशन में है, तो इंग्लिश इज़ द लैंग्वेज और द मीडियम वेयर यू इंटरेक्ट विद पीपल, right? So that is the biggest reason English is important for all of us, or became important for all of us, right? So अगर आप इस तरह से उसे सीखें कि आप लोगों से ठीक से conversation कर पाएँ, उनसे बात कर पाएँ, and that's how you deliver the easiest way to somebody to share your thought or your expression, easiest way how to express. सो इस लैंग्वेज का यूज़ है. अदरवाइज ये हमेशा आपको टफ लगेगी, राइट? बिकॉज इट्स नॉट योर फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज, ऑफ कोर्स यू आर नॉट द नेटिव स्पीकर, लाइक. एंड और एक चीज़ मुझे लगती है इंग्लिश बोलने और समझने के पहले कि वी डू नॉट हैव द इन्वायरमेंट अराउंड, राइट? वी लिव विद द पीपल और द फैमिली members those who are the native speaker of Hindi language. That is the first thing which I feel. But we can fix it. We can fix it. How we can fix it? That when we understand the basics of English language, then we can easily speak with people. We can interact with people. Even then, we utter, or we can create the easiest way to create a sentence to interact with someone. That's what I feel. इवन देन आई एम ऑल्सो इंडियन, सो मेरा बेसिक भी बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं है, आई वुड से, नहीं था, आई वुड से. और मैंने भी धीरे धीरे उस चीज़ को सीखा, एंड देन हाउ आई लर्न एंड ग्रू अप in the way so that I can interact with the people in the language where I feel comfortable more than Hindi now, right? Because English is a language where you can express yourself very very easily. अगर आप इंग्लिश पोइट्री में देखें, लिटरेचर में देखें, आप इंग्लिश मूवीज़ हम देखते हैं, एन्जॉय करते हैं, सो दे आर द नेटिव स्पीकर ऑफ दिस लैंग्वेज एंड दे हैव द गुड कमांड ऑन इट. However, if the moment you feel that I need to learn this language to get to clear my interview or to interact with people, so जैसे जैसे आप इसको सीखते जाएंगे वैसे वैसे आपको ये चीज़ easy लगती जाएगी. That's what I felt. So with the help of this channel, my motive is to help those, to make, to share easier way to with the people, those who really want to express themselves in English with with their friends, with their family, and of course those who are preparing for interviews or preparing for jobs, and they don't know how to crack interview, and they feel hesitate to interact with people because they do not have the good background in this language. Like a question, it is very common being asked to the interviewee, those who give interview, and interviewer who takes interview, right? So interviewee used to ask this question, tell me about yourself. ये बहुत common statement question है जो लोगों से पूछा जाता है कि tell me about yourself, right? So if you see, this question is not about to ask how good you are in English language. This is about your confidence and the way you start your conversation before answering other question, right? Tell me about yourself, that because the interviewer already have your CV in his hand or her hand, and he just want to see that whether how much you are confident to express yourself in this language, and how good you are with the things which you have mentioned in your resume or CV, right? You mention your degree, your qualification, your experiences, your hobbies, interests and other stuff. So they just want to check that whether which you have mentioned on this resume is up to the mark. It has been mentioned by you, or you just cut and copy and paste here, right? So people feel, लोगों को यहाँ पे इस क्वेश्चन पे ये लगता है कि क्या पूछ लिया मुझसे, तो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है ये क्वेश्चन, बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है बताना. बट डिफ़िकल्ट इसलिए है क्योंकि आप उस क्वेश्चन की मीनिंग पे जा रहे हैं कि मुझसे मेरे बारे में पूछ रहा है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. जस्ट यू वुड गो थ्रू अनदर क्वेश्चन. एक और क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे क्रिएट होता है जो इंटरव्यू से अक्सर पूछते हैं लोग कि जस्ट गो थ्रू विद योर CV और गो थ्रू विद योर रिज्यूमे. ये सेम क्वेश्चंस हैं. वो गो थ्रू का मतलब ही यही है कि टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ व्हिच यू हैव मेंशन्ड ऑन योर रिज्यूमे एंड योर CV, राइट? सो ये छोटे छोटे कई सारी चीज़ें हैं विच यू इफ़ यू वुड ग्रेजुअली अंडरस्टैंड, then answering those questions and answering those difficult questions जो अभी आपको लगते हैं, you could easily answer that. So with the help of this channel, I try to come up with these questions which may create hurdle for you to interact with someone and to give interview, and of course to suppress the feeling of to learn English very well, because English is not a tough language. It is very easy once you understand the gist and the basics of it. It is very easy. Forget about accent, forget about how good you are speaking a word, or forget about the pronunciation. Just first to understand what is the basic thing people are looking for with the help of this language, because this is a language of profession. With the help of this language you would be able to earn your interview or earn your job, right? So if you see in this tangent first, then definitely you can crack it. And the second question, if you really want to speak with people, you want to interact in English, and that's why you feel hesitate कि मुझे हिंदी तो आती है, English नहीं आती. So first to understand that grammar has its significance, but not this much so that कि आप वहाँ परेशान हो जाए, right? If you would understand the way how to express it, and somehow grammar is bit wrong, that is quite okay, because you're not writing anything, you're not using your language in literature part, you're not creating any grammar as such. You are just using this language to do a small conversation or the conversation with somebody. So I think that is quite understandable thing to understand within yourself, or that's how we can with small interaction, or with small tricks and methods, with the help of we can crack those questions of life. So if you really like this introductory video of mine, so please like, share and subscribe, so that I would get this opportunity to help those who really need it, and I would create the videos like this for you all. Thank you very much.